putting it that bluntly, because she's just like, if they don't like each other, why are they working together?
I
got something bigger in the works.
Reasons. All right. We can go ahead and get started. Braxton will be a little late because he was here and he had to go home to get on his computer.
Last time with the Whims of Fate, we actually did some planning in session. There were some ideas put out, and Tooth demonstrated Leprechaun Gold, which did different things. When Kobold touched one, it started screaming, and he tried throwing it away, but it came back. And it was decided that
or well, confetti and a little happy pendant came out.
A pixie-sized pendant.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was decided that we have too little information on where the opposing army is and what it's made of. So, it was decided that Tong would go and scout things out, and on her way out, Tooth begged her to take him with her. To which she polymorphed herself into an eagle and flew off. That is, unless someone has any last-minute things they want to ask of her before she leaves.
I don't think so.
All right, then. This week with the Whims of Fate.
All right. Well, we. I wanted this.
I think I sent you the imbuement I have set aside, or if it's relevant, which it sounds like it might be. I think that's how we ended last time.
You sent me the imbuement? Or just... Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, yes. I do remember that. Yes, that's okay. Okay. As far as
Switch to TurboTax.
yeah, you guys were doing really well on the rolls.
File free in the app.
By the way, on a side note, this is only if you want me to send it to you. I did come up with a basically blanket statement that Breno would probably use in the future with asking names.
I mean, you can if you want.
Okay. I came up and I got my other two letters done because it's like, this is how Breno would try and explain or preemptive, like, I want to ask your name, but don't worry, this is why I'm asking your name. And my like explaining it's a cultural difference. It's like,
yeah,
we don't use them for power. We use it as a sign of respect.
Maybe that's just what you want me to think.
But also, like, also giving them an out. It's like, if you don't feel comfortable giving me your name, please don't lie and make up a name. I'll make one up for you instead, or something like that.
Gotcha. Were you just specifically working on that one sword right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, we're doing lots of extra work to it, so I have no clue what's going to happen in the end. But
Yeah. No, I just wanted to make sure that I was.
Special sword that we're
right.
gonna protect Golois with.
Yeah. I will say, because you guys were rolling incredibly well, that you feel like you've just about finished it. That maybe one more tweak and it should be good. I say that mostly because you did have a 13 as your last Arcana, so. It was probably like you did the 3 different checks, and at that last one, you're like, I'm slowing down. Oh, I haven't eaten. I should eat something.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll fix the lull I'm in, kind of thing.
Emergency block of cheese. Oh.
Yeah, basically.
Giving away my
Emergency.
secrets.
So, I think what I'll do is I'll have you guys roll one more time.
Just Arcana, right?
Yeah.
$17.
Okay. Yeah. With that, once you've been, re-energized, it takes maybe another hour, and then you're like, nah, I think this is it. This looks good. And yet you don't entirely know what he was doing to the sword with his craft checks, because they are not the same as the as imbuing it with things.
Yes. We have all of the materials. We have the ley line. We have Will's incredible knowledge, and we have Adea's incredible willpower.
I will say, because he is a fire druid, you have suspicions about what he was doing to the sword. Like, there's only so much it could be. Hey, look, it's Braxton.
He's back.
Out of space. Sorry, just. So yeah. You are welcome to test it if you want.
Of course.
Dana and Will are working on the sword.
Idea and Will have just completed this sword. Alright. What can we test it on?
Now I'm just imagining a day already brought in like a training dummy just for this specific moment. And it just brings the sword down on it immediately.
Imagine
There are training wheels.
Cobalt had enough experiments.
Things happening in the castle. Suddenly, as Adea goes running down the hallway with a sword.
We're all sitting in the great. We're sitting in the great hall or wherever it was that we were having breakfast, and we hear that, and like I just catch her running. Like the door is open because Tong and Tooth have left. The door is still open, and we just see Adea running down the hall, like, well, they finished the sword.
Not that that's exactly how it would go down, but it's perfect for cartoon brain.
Yes, it's perfect for my cartoon brain. Thank you, dear.
Yeah, I was specifically hearing Adea say, yelling, "Excelsior!" as she runs past the doorway.
Oh my gosh.
And Braxton, my Dominic was saying cartoon brain. My brain thinks in cartoons sometimes, and so that he was painting the scene for my cartoon brain to take over.
Fair enough. I won't pretend that I don't do the same thing sometimes. Sit.
The theater of mind has many interpretations. Sometimes it's a movie. Sometimes it's a Shakespeare play. Sometimes it's sock puppets. All it requires is that's unique.
Takes a different approach to see the
Equally might have
possibilities.
not sock puppets, but I don't know if cartoons are terribly much better than sock puppets, but
Cartoons are significantly better than sock puppets.
Yes.
sorry, I'm quoting that. Cartoons are significantly better than sock puppets.
What about Mr. Napkin Head? At least one person got that on. That is from the holiday.
I have
Anyway.
not seen that.
Oh, it's one of my favorite Christmas movies.
Is
Jack
this
Black's
another one that I have to watch?
Jack Black's character is super friggin' sweet. And then there's the cutest old man. He was Hollywood royalty. And he was just, precious. He was precious.
I'll
Wanted
put
him
it
to
on
be
my list. Hey, that list is significantly shorter than my to-read list for books, so be happy it's on the movie list. We won't talk about how long the book list is.
You could almost make a book out of it.
I'm currently reading a book where Tesla has figured out time travel and he got a little bit obsessed and now he's kidnapping children and making them do things for him. And 2 of the children he kidnapped were the youngest Romanovs.
Oops.
What are you reading?
It's actually really good. I don't know why he's obsessed. So there's like certain people who have this ability to just travel through time, and he was obsessed with them, and so he was picking them up, but we don't exactly know why or what he's up to or anything like that, especially since right now he seems to be mostly just a holograph. Like his brain was preserved and then he was turned into a holograph. I don't know, it's weird. Sci-fi, man, you know.
It's not any weirder than the Warhammer books I've read.
It's not any weirder than this campaign we're playing.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Or the short story I had to read in my science fiction lit class where basically a time traveler is both their mother and their father. Their own mother and father. Don't ask, I don't know how. In my notes for that class, I literally have a little brain, the sad face on it, and a few lines down, it's pieces of said little sad brain because it just exploded because it doesn't make sense.
That's
Nice.
like 3 different paradoxes rolled into one. Of course, I suppose if you break the world enough, it kind of works.
My parents were and weren't at the day of my birth at the same time.
That's your tragic backstory? I was raised by ocelots. Neither of my parents showed up for my birth.
This person's
Okay.
really one of the best villains. Sorry, I know we are on tangents. Okay.
No, you're good.
That's our bread
Day
and butter,
Day.
though.
Yes.
My cat has got more concentration than I do right now.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Green Tufts the kitten.
Idea is off to the first safe testing grounds that she can find for the sword, which maybe she should ask Will where she can safely test the sword before she goes running off with it with power untold.
Why do I feel like she runs off and then runs back like, Will, where's the safest place to test this?
Well, I'm testing the sword. How far away do I need to go for that to be safe?
Yeah, I set up something just outside the castle wall so you don't accidentally get a peasant or something.
And off she goes.
I didn't tell you where to. Okay. He just like gets up and starts following her, and he's like, Either she figures it out or I'm gonna have to catch up.
Okay, I'm asking this as a player, not as a character. But did you make a sword, or is this just a sword as an acronym for a warhead?
Well,
Everything
no.
can be a projectile if you throw it hard enough.
Or to use choose trebuchet. So
So
It's only the most
they were,
special sword this side of the gods.
That'll do
Yeah.
it.
yeah, they were imbuing it with magic and special things.
on a ley line.
We got 4 powerful magic users to help forge the sword. Then we brought it to a ley line and got 2 of them to enchant it.
And now Udea's running around.
It's gonna be so great.
She's running around like a little kid on Christmas.
Okay, last important question. How many human sacrifices?
A big fat
Gonna go to
goose
line
egg.
sword.
That's either very good or very
one,
bad.
one if she's careless.
No.
That'll
And
do
that
it.
would be herself.
Oh, yeah. Ide is way too competent to accidentally spill her own blood on it. She wouldn't. That would be
Okay.
too careless.
To be fair, that wouldn't be human sacrifice.
Nah,
Yeah, it'd be far more worthwhile.
You do happen to run
oh, and it's virgin blood too.
on your way to this location, which I don't think you will because he set it up outside and I don't think you have to pass by us to get there. But if that was the case, and Brina watches you running with the sword, it's like, Agnes will never forgive you if you hurt yourself.
Adea's probably smart enough not to be running too fast with the sword. I mean, the whole don't run with scissors things, but amplified 10 times, so.
Right.
He's really excited, though, and probably going as fast as one could reasonably say is safe.
Well, I can tell you from
Um,
personal experience, running with a sword is a really great experience.
Feeling that if she was more girly, she'd be skipping. Because she's
Determined
that
power walking.
Yeah, something like that.
power line.
Power walking. Until you can properly charge it and know where you're charging at.
Yeah.
Now I can think about it is when we're at the lab and we tell the kids walk and then they start going. Like we're not gonna notice that they're still walking faster than they should.
Mhm.
But yeah, outside the wall, he's got a couple of test dummies set up out there, probably like 10 feet from the wall, 15 feet from the wall. So close enough that you're still basically on the ley line, but not close enough that hopefully you won't, take a person out.
Right.
There's a big wall for safety. Cut the wall.
Yeah, and he's gonna take his time catching up to you. So you
That's
probably are gonna get started testing that before he gets out there.
Earth Cats, does it do all the things the day I expected it to do?
Go ahead and roll me an attack.
Oh, this is gonna hit. I rolled a 13. +5 for my intelligence. +3 for my proficiency. Already makes that a 21. Plus however many bonus points we get for the plus on the weapon that I don't know yet.
Okay.
+5.
So it's definitely gonna hit. Oop, I hit the wrong button. Okay. So it easily slices through this test dummy. I mean, this test dummy is just made out of like linen and straw. But as you hit, this cloud appears coming from this sword, dense smoke sphere basically, and you can feel the heat coming off it, like scorching embers.
It does fire.
Yeah. So I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to make sure you don't get burned.
Okay. Adea's mental stats are much better than her physical stats. And I rolled a 4. That's a total of 5.
She's like, oh, it's doing fire damage, and then you forget to move. You start backing up, but it's not quite fast enough. Okay.
There's too much flour in this set.
Yeah. All right, you will take 6 fire damage, 6 burning damage, as you are kind of engulfed in this incendiary cloud.
I think Adea also used to have a damage resistance to fire, so that's probably new to her too.
It's like, oh, ow, what? Right.
Right, Forge God was probably protecting me from some of that.
Whoops.
First time ever Idea remembers her deity that she canonically is killed.
But it was too little, too late.
Oh, that wasn't just me. That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, so now there is a 100 and no, not 100. Where are we? I need.
Oh, I could use
20-foot radius that is just swirling smoke with embers flying around in it.
I do have absorb elements to help reduce the damage.
I did the wrong amount. Hold on. I misread. You're gonna get more damage.
No.
I used the wrong dice and the wrong amount of dice.
Those are
Sorry.
two very scary phrases, and they were just used in combination. Well, it was nice knowing you.
Yeah.
I mean, with the fire and like with the smoke and ash, is it like coming from the air, or is it coming from like the grass that was just burned?
It came from the sword. I mean, there's more coming from the fact that these things are burning now. Hang on, I don't have enough.
Adea?
What do you mean you don't have enough?
Oh, that's the third scary phrase.
Did I pull all of the ones that I did?
Oh, didn't do enough damage. I don't have enough dice.
I used the wrong size dice. I didn't use enough dice. I don't have enough dice. I don't know how scary your DM can make this.
You generally always see this when someone like jumps off a cliff or something.
I also forgot we're on a live, so my bad. We're testing this properly. Okay.
And without supervision and knowing how to control it.
Outside of the walls, we hear an explosion.
This is Will's fault. He left her unsupervised.
66.
66?
66.
I'm going to do something simultaneously smart and stupid at the same time, and cast absorb elements with my trigger.
Okay. Okay.
Otherwise, that is enough to one-shot Adea from
that would have one-shot Cobalt past any sort of healing saves or death saves.
We're still bloodied.
I will say, for those of you who are in the castle, you smell a sickening, like it's so much smoke, and you're like, is the castle on fire? Like, what's happening? Like, thick, and then you start smelling burning flesh.
Who's on fire?
Absorb
Oh
elements.
boy,
means
Kobold's
the next
having
time I
flashbacks.
swing it will do more fire damage, but Adea is reconsidering.
I mean, Will's got some power.
Well, she definitely got there too fast.
Igraine is immediately on her feet and heading out of the castle, trying to figure out what happened.
I'm going
Oh,
to
Ern.
love and follow her because I don't know what's happening, but I know I want to help.
Ern's coming
You
right
see
after.
smoke outside the castle wall, like, so it's outside the city. Igraine is now running in that direction to go see what's going on. By the time you get there, there is a 40-foot sphere of smoke and embers and ash, and Idea is barely outside of it, and you can see like smoke tendrils coming off of her hair and her clothes. She definitely has some burn marks on her, and that's
Adea
definitely
has 3 expressions on her face simultaneously. One of awe, one of amazement, and one of that hurt.
Will is currently trying to contain the fire and put it back, like just get rid of it and all that, because he has no healing ability. Igraine immediately comes up to you. It's just like, oh my gosh, are you okay? What happened?
Grain because it's like,
I believe it's appropriate here.
Mike peeked too much. I didn't hear that.
I didn't either.
did you not understand what he was saying because it was too heavy?
Heat.
Probably.
Yep.
You know that moment at the end of The Incredibles?
Yes.
Ian!
Once again, it peaked, but I got it from the gestures.
Ern will actually like stick going agreeing like, you did a lot of healing earlier. Let me take care of this.
Well,
Does
Are
it
sure?
qualify as a sword if
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
fine.
an incendiary disaster waiting to happen? Was incendiary disaster one of the 4 horsemen?
I don't
No.
think so.
You could make an argument for war.
If
Or
anybody can
conquest
survive
sword.
wielding this thing, then it's really powerful.
I am glad that Tong is not here for this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
I'm glad
Ern will
you
heal Idea
I was gonna
for 33 HP.
say Brina
Wonderful.
was gonna help with casting Healing Word, but if you already got it.
Yeah, it's literally just a hand on her arm and just like and immediately
The
over.
Orb element doesn't last very long, so it only lasts a round, so if she doesn't swing it after a round, that part will at least wear off and she won't be hitting for even more fire damage.
Hit the ground.
Will, is there a way to control this thing? It's incredible.
Well, that's why we're testing it, because I wasn't sure if we needed one, but clearly we need some sort of shield to keep the wielder from dying.
I no
Unless
longer
we-
want this sword.
This is from the sword?
I, that was an intense heat, I'll be honest.
that may
was
have been a
with
level,
absorb elements.
that may have been a level 8 spell. So. I mean, he's thinking it'll take out part of an army, right? Yes, it will. However, it'll also take out the wielder. He didn't think that one through.
I mean, I put protection from energy on myself to mitigate some of it, but not all of it. I'm
Oh,
pretty
wait,
sure
question.
even with
Was-
that, I couldn't swing it more than one.
Wait, was that a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah.
Actually, Cobalt could use that probably effectively with evasion.
You can test
Aaron.
it out.
Arnold just lays, just like, yeah, I think that was a 2nd-degree burn. I would advise not doing that again.
And have Igraine roll a medicine check, and she's like, "Yeah, you think? That that definitely burned off like at least one layer of skin."
Ooh.
Taylor, are you okay?
I feel better now.
She just found out she's no longer fire resistant.
Funny enough, her fire resistance was not nearly as... Actually, it might have been innate, so... She can still shield herself, but it's herself now, not...
Okay, Will
Take a look
is
at the Amazonian
currently
sets.
with the sword, and he's speaking lots of Druidic as he's fiddling with it to see if he can add something to it.
I didn't even get to the part where I test to see if it lights up and can create blinding lights. It was supposed to be able to do that. Actually, it's supposed to glow on its own. Is it glowing on its own?
Okay, Idea, I'm gonna ask this because of what just happened. Did you also add a protection from the wielder not also being blinded by that intense light?
Well,
I'm
it's supposed to
blinded
work
by
that
the
way,
light.
but again, we've amplified this thing so much, I have no clue what it's going to do.
And you decided to just start swinging it without knowing what it's supposed to do?
Well, how am I supposed to find out?
You put it at
Okay.
the end of a stick and then swing it.
Or at least you don't do it by yourself.
I've never heard of a weapon, a sword, that was this destructive.
Will just looks up for a moment. He goes, "Igraine, I need your help."
It has surpassed my wildest dreams.
Shrugs and comes over.
Except for the wieldability. We gotta work on that part.
You'll see that as they're working, he actually has asked her to produce some water, so she's producing water, and he is like siphoning it into the sword.
Yeah, Ern is fully paying attention to what Igraine says in Druidic. And her
Rita's
technique.
just kind of staring horrifiedly at Dea, wondering if there's anything else she can do.
You know how
Okay.
there's the Lion King at the beginning, and they're like, whatever, right? And everyone's like, I bet it's so profound, and then it's like, it's a lion, yeah, it's a lion, it's a lion, yeah, it's a lion. And that's really all they're saying.
Yeah.
That's essentially what she's saying. She's just like basically saying, I call forth water, water I call thee, water I call forth. Various versions of that in a certain pattern. That's literally all she's doing. Nothing profound.
Cobalt's gonna look at the group and go, okay, I'm only catching like every 4th word of this, the parts that are in Latin. I do have a question. Does this thing only work with someone who actually uses magic? Or what happens if a regular person swings this thing?
Yeah, Dad, did you make this wieldable by anybody?
Like I said, I didn't know what I was going to do when I brought it out here. That's why I brought it out here. I could not have possibly imagined it would have been this powerful.
Rita just this face forward.
I had high hopes, but this has far exceeded any hopes I had of destructive capabilities.
After a few minutes, the two finish up, and Will's like, okay, that should work. Anyone want to test it?
No!
No.
Second degree burn!
I've got protection from energy.
Will just kind of looks at you, Cobalt, and he goes, all right, hands you the sword.
Today I
There
will have
is
protection from energy
still
on him.
a dummy there that's not totally burnt to crap.
Sorry, your mic was peaking. I didn't quite catch that.
There is still a dummy there that's not quite been burnt to death. Like, it's smoking a little bit, but it's not crispy like the other two.
Okay.
Actually, did the
You
whole
will,
sword survive this, or did like the handle leather or something get burned off?
Yeah, I'm like, how is the hilt of this sword?
Sword protects
Because it
itself.
was a magic item, it's basically,
It protects itself.
yeah, it protects itself. That's the
Cool.
word I'm going.
I was gonna say, out of character, the idea that I had with like trying to have a shield on it's like have it come from the hilt facing towards the wielder. Was kind of like in my head, my cartoon brain head of how I saw it happening, but
That would be if it was a rapier.
I have
Most
cast
sword stones
protection
have
from
become
energy
handguard.
on
well, not as a handguard, but just the hilt itself, because swords do have a hilt so that your hand doesn't slide down the blade.
Yeah. The handguard protects the blade, but then there's also the end cap that's going to help protect your hand from sliding all the way off of the pommel, as it's often called. Important question. Because it's a stationary object, does he have advantage on attacking it?
Yeah, why the hell not?
Okay, good. I might survive this.
they cast protection from energy on you, so the fire damage, if any, will be halved.
This dice hates me. Alright. Assuming that it's the same as a regular short sword, that puts me at an 11 to hit.
That will be enough. I mean, it's
guess.
Scotland and it doesn't really have an armor class.
Yeah. Well, I had originally rolled a 1.
Oh.
Okay, so you hit it, you eat the dice through, that big incendiary cloud comes back out, but as this incendiary cloud comes out of the hilt, because that's where I was planning it to come out of to begin with, comes what looks like white flames, or blue flames. I know my colors, guys, I promise. Blue flames come out and they engulf you. But they are not hot. They actually kind of cool the area down. And the flames and the embers from the incendiary cloud cannot get through them.
Okay.
However, if any of you are standing too close, as in 40 feet, less than 40 feet from him, you will need to make a dexterity save to get out of the way.
Did anybody make the call to go to the bomb shelter before we did this?
No.
Otherwise,
Bomb shelter.
Standing in the middle of a field.
I think all of us were
At most 30 feet away. Like,
yeah.
that feels like a general, like, okay, we've stood back far enough.
Yeah, like, we're good, right?
Nobody saw how big the first one was.
Dex saving.
Yeah, no, Ern is going to activate his armor so that he's immune to magical damage, and then try and stand in front of Brina so that she can at least, like, not be in direct line of sight of it all.
I was gonna say, I'm okay on my dex saving throw because I rolled a 25.
Medea will use a higher level spell slot because she's out of her level 2 slots to cast Absorb Elements again because I'm sure this is gonna hurt.
Alright, and what did you say, Brina?
I rolled a 19 and my dexterity for a saving throw has a +6 modifier, so I got a 25.
I rolled a
Plus
9
five.
this time, so
I'm
10
actually
total.
good.
Oh, everyone also has a +5 to their dex saves.
Oh, yay, 15. That still might not be enough.
Wait, because of what you're doing?
Yeah, because I have a natural 10 feet radius of additional help.
Okay, then instead I have a 30. Brina's fine.
I have no clue whose save DC this uses, but Will and Medea both have pretty high save DCs, I'm sure.
He uses Will's because he's the one who put this spell on there. His spell save DC is a 19.
Yeah, my 15's still not gonna cut it.
I'm sorry, Dan.
There's a reason I cast Absorb Elements at a higher spell slot, even though it doesn't do anything, because it's better than dying, which might actually happen at this point.
I've lost 2 of my dice. Hold on.
The first one
Turns
would have
out
killed her
it was the
without
safest
Absorb
place to
Elements.
stand.
Okay. Alright, so... Oh, I need to see about Grain and Will as well.
So you realize that you have to solo charge the enemy now, because the rest of us won't be able to survive this.
That sounds incredible.
Yeah, somebody's gonna think that I see this as an absolute win.
And you can't
Talk
use
about a
it
way to
outside
make a
of
legacy.
and you can't use this outside of army battles, because the rest of
That
us
or
will
just-
be other combat will be too close.
That
Oh,
or
and
just
he
wait
now
for
is
the
a
morale to fail
barbarian.
and the army to retreat.
Or maybe we'll find a way to tweak it a little more. We'll see.
Igraine knows she's not fast enough, so she's just gonna create a watery sphere around herself. Will, at his level, he's immune to fire. It's not gonna do anything to him. He just kind of stands there and watches it. Okay, sorry, Dan.
Yeah, when he now is a barbarian to just grab the sword and just keep swinging.
Oh, is that? Oh, that is the full.
We need a specific type of barbarian.
I mean, Adea still has multi-attack from being an artificer, so... This is... Did we just invent the first weapon of mass destruction?
Yes.
I'd say so.
If, you know, the crossbow, the longbow, the trebuchet, and several other weapons don't count
And
for
the
this time
gods.
period.
We've created the
Actually,
first
that's a scary
weapon of
thought.
mass destruction that is a melee-focused weapon.
So that time it was 80.
Cool. I'll take 40. I'm still alive! I've survived 2 of these!
Now I'm just imagining, like, in the cartoon role, just like this wave of fire comes across all of us. Like, all of us are really fine, then we just look and just like, Adea!
Okay.
Yeah, no, as soon as like this has passed, I'm just like,
Yeah.
Adea's still
So,
standing, although coughing and covered in sweat.
After about a minute, that shield that went around, that blue fire that went around, Cobalt, starts, flips around and starts to engulf that cloud, and then puts it out. Basically suffocates it. And so then, once that's suffocated, the blue flames go out.
Oh good, we
And
can set fire to the entire land.
There is nothing left of that dummy, or the pole it was sitting on. There's a pile of ash.
And Cobalt is staring wide-eyed, having an existential crisis, fully believing he had died.
Is everyone
Brina's moving immediately over to Idea to cast Healing Word.
Yeah, Aaron looks around like, is everyone alive? Oh, shite!
I'm casting Healing Word at 3rd level for her. Which
I'd say I've survived worse, but no, I've never done anything this cataclysmic before.
can at least give me 7.
Ern does 12 for lay on hands.
Okay.
Like, Adea, I can't really help you again.
What if I still have to million out?
Okay.
What if I still have to million out? There's probably your charisma. Oh, it says right there. Your spells. Ability, charisma. I'm casting the feeling about that. Okay, so I can give you back 11 at least. Not much, but it's something.
3 is better than 0.
I am still bloodied.
I was gonna say, Igraine is going to help. She's going to cast Heal, so you'll get 70 hit points back.
Excellent.
And then she looks at you and she's just like, honey, do you not realize that you are not fireproof?
I know that I'm not fireproof, but I'm used to being a little more fireproof. And actually, this is after fireproofing myself. I cast spells to resist fire.
Well, yeah. I'll make her like a breastplate or something that has fire resistance in it.
You might want to be full set of armor.
Thanks, Will.
Anyone else while I'm at it? He says this very sarcastically.
I don't know. Who's gonna wield this stupid thing? No! We have already determined that that is a terrible idea.
Or Brina literally like grabs it and just hangs off her arm to pull it down.
But I made it. I can't wield it at least once.
You did.
You already did!
Okay, but if we
You know
don't swing it, does it give light? Is it a flaming sword? Can we use it to blind people? It is supposed.
I think the
We'll
cloud's
just
going to be
have it.
enough.
How about this? You, I, and Gorlois work together on another sword, and we'll do some wind magic that you'll be able to wield because it's not going to kill you.
Yeah, Cobalt, are you fine?
You know what I'm
Yes,
thinking of?
somehow.
Have you guys seen Overboard?
Yep.
No.
Overboard, it's an 80s movie that starred Kurt Russell and yeah, she
Right?
what was her name? I can't huh?
Goldie Hawn?
Yeah, Goldie Hawn. Goldie Hawn plays this spoiled, rich, stuck-up chick who lives on a yacht or whatever, and Kurt Russell plays this like country guy from Washington State or whatever, and you know he's a big handyman, fixes a lot of things. He goes to fix her closet on her yacht, and even makes it really cool, like has pieces slide out so there's more space. And she's like, "You didn't make it out of the right wood, and so I'm not going to pay you because you didn't do what I wanted." And all that kind of BS, right? Well, at one point she falls off her yacht into the ocean and then gets picked up by the Coast Guard and brought to the hospital of this small town. And it's on the news because she
I thought it was a trawler.
maybe it was a trawler. Either way, somebody picked her up and she was taken to the hospital. She lost her memory. And so they were putting her on the news saying, "Hey, does anybody know this woman?" And he sees her on there, so he's like, "Oh yeah, I can make her pay back." And so he goes in pretending that he's her husband. He has these four rowdy boys.
A lot of boys.
Yeah, really rowdy boys. He lost his wife a long time ago, so his kids haven't had
A mother figure.
a mother figure for a while, so they're a bit of a pain. And they're trying to torment her, and on her first day there, they were just awful. And when he gets home, she's just sitting there with this dead look in her eyes, and he goes, "What did you guys do?" And they were like, "Well, this is a lot better than what she was doing earlier." She was going, "Blah, blah, 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 blah." So when they do that, she starts going, "Blah, blah, 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 blah." I'm just thinking of Cobalt sitting there going, "Blah, blah, 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 blah."
That's not entirely unfair. I did just post his exact reaction.
Oh, man.
I do want to point out that this woman's actual husband, well, he sent someone to go get her initially, but when they get to the hospice or whatever, she's acting like all crazy, and the guy's just like, "What, is that her?" He's like, "No."
No.
Yeah.
The
Never
husband went to
seen
go,
that woman in my life.
"Nope, I've never seen her before."
And then they're like, "Let's celebrate."
Right? So they just take off without her? But yeah, just the boo, 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 boo. It's me. It's the worst day ever. Or hold on. Okay. Will is going to make her a shield.
Well, I'm glad to see you're alive.
Yeah.
Me too.
If I'm being completely honest, the last time I saw anything that did this crazy amount of damage, it involved people who were recklessly careless and may have actually fallen into a forge. So this thing is incredibly dangerous, and I'm pretty sure it should have actually killed me twice already.
Yes.
Still want
And
to feel it.
I no longer want anything to do with this.
Now.
And he's just going to
And
chuck it
imagine
as
anything
far
more
as he
epic than
can.
charging with this thing.
Don't do that. Set it off.
No! No, like Irvin will actually run
He
over and
stops.
try and grab the sword in your hand, like before you like
Oh.
full on
Okay,
swing it so
what
that
I
it
You did.
activates.
Okay, wait. I could
No,
not
hold on.
hear what Braxton was saying, so I don't know what just happened.
He's attempting to throw it as far as he possibly can because he wants nothing to do with this thing.
Oh,
Hold on. What I need from you is I need you to give me a strength, just a strength roll, and then, Erden, I guess it could be, athletics. Erden, I need acrobatics from you to see if you can catch it before it leaves his hand or at least gets too far.
All right.
Jeez.
Like Cobalt throwing this thing would make it go away. Adea would go reclaim it. It's her baby.
Flying away, it's that if it hits something, it will go off.
And that's why he's not just dropping on the ground. So that is a 17.
And I got 7.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
can I try and catch it?
You can try, yes. I need an
For
acrobatic.
context, just for a bit of context to make sure
Adea might
I'm
try to
not
hold you
accidentally
back.
killing anybody unnecessarily. He's throwing it the moment that the dust cloud is cleared, not waiting for people to run up to him.
Adea is going to try and hold Brina back because she realizes the devastating power of that thing and
And you
that we
said-
can wait.
Athletics, right?
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
Aaron's like, no, Bree, don't. You got lucky last time.
And
Like, it literally can't hurt me right now.
You missed it. However, as it's heading in down in an arc and it looks like it's going to hit the ground and explode, a gust of wind catches it and gently brings it back to Gorlois, who grabs the hilt and is just like, okay.
The moment the thing was coming back, Cobalt hits the ground, like full flat.
Let's be gentle with this.
He's just on the ground, just like, nope.
Okay. Do we have like a safe sheath for this?
We should find one.
Will just kind of goes, oh, yeah, I suppose that's the thing. Igraine, I will need your help, because if we make a cold sheath, it should keep it from going off. If it gets, we're not riding on a horse and it's getting bumped around.
I don't
It should just
specialize in
kind of
sheets.
nod.
I thought the last one in Atlantis.
That's okay. I think we can probably manage that. Mostly because, funny enough, sheaths are a specialty of the goddess, the Lady of the Lake. So I have some skill with making sheaths, simply because I'm a water druid.
Good. I specialize in things that last.
apparently try and kill you.
Will's just like, look, to be fair, I'm the one who put the spell on that. I forget often that others are not as advanced at magic as I am.
I don't even know if my spell did anything yet.
So when I tell Cadmus that Idea nearly died testing her sword, I can tell him it's your fault then.
Well, if you're talking about the infusion, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, until we figure out who's gonna wield the sword, somebody's gonna have to attune to it before we know. for sure how well it works. Yeah. yeah, I know. You're like, I want this sword.
Every time Udea's raising her hand, Rita's like grabbing onto her arm and taking off it with her weight to pull it down.
Okay. Meanwhile, to the top.
So, probably to an as dangerous situation, except different danger.
Uh-huh.
So after the first hour, she lands because, polymorph only lasts for an hour unless the ley line changed anything. But she.
Oh, that's true. You did cast it over the ley line. So basically, ley lines double everything with the magic. It doubles the length that it lasts, doubles the damage, doubles the saving throws. Everything about it doubles.
Alright, that's great. I don't have to exhaust myself getting back.
I was gonna say, because at the end of last session, we figured out that it would take 2 polymorphs for Tong to get there, but we didn't count the ley line.
Yeah, we didn't take into account the ley line. Totally forgot about it.
Maybe we doubled the effect of my imbuement then.
Perhaps. It definitely doubled the effect of the incendiary cloud. I guess technically then it should double Will's save that everyone had to beat.
Up to like a 28.
That
would double his modifier, because it's usually a 10 plus your.
Yeah. Because it would be.
Casting ability.
That is going to make our spell save DCs insane.
Yeah. On the other hand, if for some reason they have any wise women with them, it also increases their stuff. But we don't know what they have with them yet. We'll find out.
We'll find out if the sword doesn't cause them all to perish first.
So, yes. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out.
This also double the attack modifier for spells that do that.
Yeah, spells that have an attack, it would double. Yeah.
Make my armor resistant, but that still would just mean I'm not casting protection from elements. I can make resistant armor. It's still not enough to.
So that just leads me to who. Brina's still saved, because I think
I basically ended up with a 30 because of the +5 from Erinin. I have a +6 on my dex save modifier for saving throws, and I rolled a 19, so I'm probably.
So, yeah, it'd be a 29 that people would have had to have beat.
Dea definitely didn't make it.
Yeah.
Well, she already took her damage.
Yeah.
Cobalt was shielded. She barely passed. What did you have?
What did Beowulf armor, so it makes me immune to damage for 10 minutes.
Oh, for magical damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't think anybody's taken damage anyway because.
All magical damage, yeah.
My dice love me.
The first time I've ever had to use the armor like that.
Like, oh!
So it doesn't double the DC because if Will's original save was 19, it goes up to 29. That adds 10.
Huh? Because I doubled the
The base? The 10?
Yeah. No, not the base. The
spellcasting modifier.
Yeah. Because let's face it, if I doubled the save DC, there's no way anyone could pass it.
Right?
Because
no.
that would be 38.
I'm pretty sure at this point, until I mean, we put a protection for the wielder in, but the number of beings that can survive a blast from this thing are probably countable.
Yeah, there's Will and temporarily Erden. Like,
Dea can survive one, and I wouldn't be surprised if a high roll could get through the resistance.
I was just lucky.
Um,
Barely.
I bet you that a certain goddess that we are not fond of would survive a hit from it, but let's not try and find
Yeah.
out.
yeah, no, we
She's
would somehow.
probably a
Yeah, we would need like a sphere of icing, and it would have to be blessed by the Lady of the Lake for it to have any effect.
If anything, we've made something that's more dangerous if our enemies ever get a hold of it.
Yes.
Even think that. Because I do not want to curse us with that possibility.
You know, this is the type of weapon that is thrown in the middle of a battle. It has been augmented to be as destructive as possible, and everyone stays away because of the crater and all the dead bodies. And it is shown as a marking for anybody who comes along later is like, oh, this is a bad thing. I'm not touching it. And then legends come about it because it's slowly rusting away in the middle of that field, and everyone's like, no, we're not going near it. Our ancestors told us
You
not
better
to.
believe Reno would be telling stories about this thing.
I mean, it will certainly leave a legacy.
This is Lagundo in the desert video when he was blowing up the zombies and he fell.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyway, all right. So, tooth and tongue.
So we can actually go for 60 miles in 2 hours. So, at what point do we start seeing, or does Tong specifically start seeing possible signs of an army?
I'd say probably an hour and a half in. Or an hour. Yeah. Yeah, hour and a half in.
Alright, so then it would probably be another 5 minutes before I can get a clear view.
Yeah.
Alright, she is going to estimate. Well, she's going to see how many soldiers there are, and if they're Roman or Saxon.
Okay. Go ahead and give me perception.
Alright. Have advantage on this because of keen sight. Ooh! Alright, let's see if this is a 19 or a nat 20. No. But it is still a 22.
I have sword magic of epic proportions.
So, no, that's what I asked. Okay. You'd estimate that there's probably 30,000 to 35,000 people in this army. It seems that the majority of them are at least dressed like Roman soldiers. You see a handful of what may be Saxon, and there's a handful of one Go ahead and give me. What knowledges do you have?
Ooh. I have knowledge. China, Rome, BU, chemistry, psychology, light lines, and royalty.
You said EU.
DU.
Oh.
Like, Fey China.
What? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this one's gonna have to be just like a straight knowledge, so straight intelligence. To see if you can figure out what this other section looks like.
Alright, now just as for my notes, to catch up my notes, how many did I see?
30 to 35,000.
Okay. This is not going to be good unless I roll really well.
We're
Because I
rolling
have to
any
use the
sort of mass
Eagle's
destruction.
intelligence. Oh no.
Hmm?
Oh no.
Don't stop saying oh no.
So, an Eagle has a -4 intelligence. But I still got a nat 18, so for a total of 14.
Oh, that's just under what you need. You have no.
When she's not polymorphed.
The way they dress, you suspect they're some sort of Celtic, but it's not one you're familiar with. They're definitely not from the island. Probably from the mainland, and you haven't spent enough time there to know.
Has Tom spent time with the Saxons?
She speaks Saxon. She has been in Germania and Jutland, or Jutland.
She does work with
Deetland.
Ernan's sister.
Deetland.
Yeah.
Anything she's newer to the island, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe I actually want to check it. I'm going to still go.
I do think we should probably get rid of this one.
I don't think it's up.
I saw you were trying to save them.
Okay. Perhaps she'll remember better when she's not polymorphed. And damn it, she can't psychically speak with Tooth yet because of, again, polymorph. She is limited by the design of the spell.
Even better, because I imagine Tooth going, "Are we there yet? Are we there yet? How about now?"
For an hour and a half.
Don't make me turn this eagle around.
Drop you.
Okay. Worried Screech.
I'm sorry. I'm not Brina. I don't speak bird.
Let's see. So she has probably 25 minutes left, or just under 25 minutes left. She knows that Tooth wants to do something, so she'll fly close enough that he can see how big the army is.
Which like, look, unspeak bird. Holy mother of water. That's like twice the size of our army. Let's see.
She'll fly slightly lower down just to gauge his reaction.
Okay. Well. Well, shall we wreak some havoc from the air?
Saying from the air, he's like, she'll do her best to shake her head without losing the effect. Before she will fly down a safe distance from the army and polymorph.
Okay, then what's the plan?
Well, I was just going to fly over here, see what we were dealing with, and fly back. But then it's like you want to go and wreak some havoc.
Did you see the size of that army? It's twice the size of ours.
Before or after we split?
Both, kind of. I mean, we've only got, what, 15,000 at most? Maybe 18,000?
Hmm. Yeah, I came up with some ideas, but they're not going to work with an army that big. At least not being so far from the ley line.
I mean, we're still close enough that we can feel it. So, like, at the distance that we're at right now, just for... It would probably do... like... like 1.5 times everything rather than double. You're still close, you're just not at the maximum. You're just on the fringes. I do not. You can do that. Look, all I'm saying is that they're mostly wearing Roman armor, which means there's a lot of metal. And we can call some lightning and take out, like, a wing of the army.
Are you able to cast that spell?
Yes. I studied it.
In the book,
Yeah.
and see, I know it's not first level.
It's not. It's third.
Yeah. Hmm. I can change the element of fireball into lightning,
Mhm.
and I can do it from 450 feet away because of this, and she taps her spell book.
Yeah, well, I can do mine 150 feet away. But that doesn't really matter. Just means that we don't have to be right next to them.
Yeah. Alright. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to wild shape into a fox and dig a little hole for us to hide in. Because once we set this off, there's no way that they're going to stand still. So,
True.
when they inevitably, or at least part of the army splits up, you can run back here and hide in the hole until, well, we can either wait there until things mull over, or we can immediately fly out.
Either works for me. Holes are comfy.
Alright, so then that will be enough that I can short rest in there, or take an hour-long rest there and regain a 4th level spell slot. Or regain enough energy to cast a 4th level spell.
What?
Eh, she'll use Manifest Mind, and I suppose the two of us will march off towards the army. When they're about 400 feet away, Tong will stop and say that this is as close as she'll get. But just and she'll wild shape into a fox. Dig a burrow that is big enough to accommodate 2 people. Yeah, spread the dirt around so it's not like there's a pile of dirt. And well, and her wild shape because she can't cast somatic components as a fox. Right. Good luck, don't get spotted. Wreck what havoc you can.
Oh, this. Sorry, I'm trying to find. Check. So they're splitting up.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
So she's going to stay by the quote-unquote den. Because, again, she can get... her Manifest Mind can get as far away from her as 300 feet, and Fireball has a range of 150 feet.
Okay. Dude's gonna take off. Woo. Okay. So I'm gonna have you go ahead and cast your spell.
Alright. Alright. Oh, wait. Fireball doesn't require me to roll a d20. I need to get my other dice out.
Yeah, it's a to whom it may concern spell.
I don't care how big the room is. Cast fireball. If you're in range, well, that's unhuman.
Alright. Let's see. You know what the best part about this is? Despite the fact that I can change the damage type, it still lights things on fire. If they're not being water carried.
I mean, it's lightning.
Alright, let's see. 8 times 1.5. So I have to roll 12d6.
Sorry, I'm checking.
Yeah, I'll just roll 46 3 times. Ooh. Okay.
More. Checking more. Okay. Sorry, what did you get?
I'm doing the math right now. Alright, so assuming that I did this correctly and multiplied the amount of dice I had to roll 1.5 times. That is 46 on a failed dex save.
I have to make a 46 dex save.
No, 46 damage on a failed save.
Oh, okay. And what's the save?
Well, let's see. Her default is 17, but let's double the int. So 8 plus 5 plus plus 3. 23.
23? Yes. My ordinary soldiers are gonna do great. That is
There's no
not
way an average person could get to 23. Unless they have spent their entire lives dedicated to just dodging things.
Yes, they got a 17.
Alright, so to flavor this, let me just pull out my fireball card. Remind myself what this thing looks like. So, even though there's no one around, Tongs opens her spell book, rips out a page, it floats in the air as she begins to chant the words, as she draws a circle with a dash through it. Well, not a dash, but a lightning bolt through it. The paper briefly shows like the perspective of the manifest mind as the paper bursts into flames, and where she centered the spell, a ball of lightning explodes.
Alright, is it an area effect?
It is.
Oh. And the
It is
area.
a sphere.
Uh-huh.
It's like 60 or 120. I can't remember.
Is a 20-foot sphere.
Regularly, so times 1.5.
Because of the ley line.
30.
Which I think is normally the same as this. And I actually did the math for this, at least assuming everyone's in a 5-foot square.
Yep.
All right. No, not roleplay. It was in the general.
If an army was marching, wouldn't they be a little closer?
Especially with the Romans, because they have those tower shields they use to protect themselves, which have iron and bronze on them, which are relatively good conductors.
Right,
And
so
they would normally be marching in phalanx formation, so they're tightly packed.
well, they would be in a marching line, not in battle array.
Good point.
Yeah.
So,
but still fairly close.
So on a standard like board where each mini represents one person, you can get 112 minis.
Cool. You just killed 112 people because they have 16 hit points.
12 minis. Race equal 20. This equals 1 person per 5 meters squared. I am doing math now.
Radiant weapon.
In a world where
And that's the one
January
that
is
makes
supposed
it
to
light
be
up.
boring. One's
And +1 weapon.
Anyway, I said I did 44 damage.
You attempt first.
Okay.
Huh?
How much damage did I say for a failed save?
It has a blinding
46
ability as well. A blinding light ability as
Hopefully the protection that they put on there can help.
Okay.
Puppets.
So typically the way they would march is roughly 6 abreast, about 18 feet wide, to fit standard road widths, and there would often be 3 feet intervals in between files, while cohorts were separated by about 20 feet. A full multi-legion column could stretch up to 20 kilometers, roughly 12 miles long.
I didn't do that math right.
Okay. I've got to do 2. Ooh. He's gonna end up hitting roughly the same number of people. That's the way I'm gonna make this work. And I mean, with the amount of damage he's doing, he's gonna. I won't even have to roll because it's 10d8. He's likely to take out another 112 people with his spell.
And his spell's a duration, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
So
No,
he
this
can,
one. No, this one's an instantaneous one.
What else the impudent does?
well,
You can blind it.
you know what's funny?
Okay, so it's
I have 2 more
specifically
uses of casting through my manifest mind.
that just
Nice.
is able to.
So, I mean, to take out the entire army using just these spells, you'd only have to cast them 268 times.
Midnight of Lord Free.
You could do that, right?
Um,
Just keep following them and electrocuting them.
Would have been burnt to a freaking crisp.
yeah, so, presumably as Tooth is retreating back, Tong is going to send another lightning ball.
Okay.
You know, I would like to think the Romans will be smart enough to figure out this is a bad idea after about half of them cooked.
Yeah, there's definitely some chaos. So, at first, they kind of pause, they stop as they watch the people at the front starting to just get electrocuted by lightning from no clouds. So something's up. And then it happens again from a different direction as another section is taken out. And they're kind of, some of the ones they were closest to the ones getting cooked have started to like cluster and back up, making them closer, more like maybe 2 people per 5 foot, or even 3 as they like really close in, like, whoa, what's happening? Getting their shields up and kind of starting to interlock them.
Boom, they're fried as well.
Or even more of them dying. Lovely.
Yes.
Suddenly, the kill count is tripled.
Yeah. Yep, basically. You can hear people shouting in Latin like, "You fools! We need to spread out! Find them! This is the work of witches!" Alright. And then you said you were gonna toss another one out?
Yep.
Yes.
Alright. Okay.
With that sword.
It was just perfect.
Okay. 6 plus 5 plus 3. Nope. This is not a multiplication thing. This is still an addition thing. Two, 4 plus 3 plus 2. Well, that one isn't as good as last time, but as long as they failed their save, they're dead. Otherwise, they're just downed. Because that was 40. That was 40 lightning damage on a failed save.
Okay.
There's no way they're
Yeah.
getting to 23.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, no, I just rolled a natural 6. There's no way. Okay. Because they've bunched together, that's another 336. Okay. Tooth can only do his one more time. Yeah, he's already... Okay, so he's gonna cook another chunk. And you can kind of see that he is a quick little sucker because he's definitely hitting different flanks. He's trying to hit different parts of the army as well. So it's not just foot soldiers. It looks like he hit some of the cavalry.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm so glad Brina's not there because she would be so horrified having to listen to the screams of the horses.
Yeah. Yep.
My soul as a player is reacting because I can imagine and I don't want to imagine. Ugh. How many does he take out?
The same numbers.
As Tom?
Yeah.
Yes, the wizard and the rogue having the highest kill count in the party.
So, exactly as expected?
Yeah, but we didn't expect it to go like this.
If anybody will let Adea use her sword, then maybe she'll have a chance to try and catch up.
That still only counts as one.
Alright. You said Tong has one more?
Yep. Song has one more.
Some of them are starting to figure it out. They're starting to try. The cavalry is trying to spread out, especially because they just got hit and they're like, "Oh crap!"
I'm gonna try to aim more so for commanders, if I can. But if I just get average infantry, that's fine.
The command is going to be closer to the back.
I guess foot soldiers will have to do, or cavalry, since they're the most dangerous part.
Braxton, high or low?
Low.
Thank you.
I'll grab those oranges and get rid of them. That's fine. Apologies, I was trying to save them.
Tasty.
Yay. $52.
Okay.
Damage if they fail?
Yeah.
I think, honestly, what was it? Once you got past 32, I think you could have just said, yeah, they're dead if they fail.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's so much more fun to know the number.
Yeah. Since they've started to spread out, there's only about 2 people per square. So that's another 224. So we've gone from 30,000 to 28,880. It's getting a little closer to equaling out. As you finish cooking, Tong, you see, you smell first before you see. You smell burning wood. And not long after you smell that, you see these towering flames encircle the army. And once they have come together along both sides, it blasts out towards you. So the first thing I'm going to need from you is I need a wisdom save.
Okay.
Playtime's over.
Yeah.
Okay, wisdom save. 23.
Okay, you barely save. There's a beat where your heart stops. And you're like, oh shit, oh no, oh, what? And then your mind snaps to it like, I've got to get out of here. So now I need you to make a dex save to see if you can avoid this fire and get into your hole.
Okay, does she have time to wild shape?
No.
That's a shame. That's a 12.
Oof, okay. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm gonna be super cruel. That's where we're gonna end.
Ah,
On a cliffhanger. We don't know what happened to Tom or to Two.
It's a real shame Igraine put so much effort.
Yeah, you know, if something happens to Tong here, it's gonna make things real awkward later on, you know, for our other characters.
yes, everyone back at the castle is like, Hong should have been here by now.
What happened?
They got to Tong? We are screwed.
A few days later, when the army shows up and we find out that we're not the only ones packing a serious firepower. Oh.
Sorry.
Oh,
The
no.
wall of freaking fire around the army, that immediately tells me White Lady is there and she ain't playing games.
Right.
Not that she ever would play games anyway.
Good job today, guys. There was lots of fire and electricity, and I almost killed Adea.
Yeah, I think I might.
I might have killed Two.
I might title this session "Conflagrations."
Yes.
That works.
Conflagration.
Yeah. This is Brina trying to get Edea to stop volunteering to hold the sword.
I was like, what is... I thought that was you trying to tell me no.
No, that's Brina trying to stop Edea from volunteering to wield the sword.
No, Jennifer, you're not allowed to kill people. It's my job.
No, it is not.
Alright, before I forget, I will mark off the spell slots.
Ah, yes,
Zaya's almost out of spell slots.
the two characters
don't know
Jen
why.
finally kills. Technically a secondary character
Yeah, I was gonna
and
wreck.
technically a secondary
supposed to.
character.
Well, if Rana comes back, we know what happened.
Yes. Yeah, Lou's just like, your your friends are in massive need of help. You can put your personal quest aside.
It's like, yeah, we need to pause. This just got serious.
Thorin did this.
Yeah, this road will conveniently lead 3 feet from the castle's front gates. Sorry about that, but you need to go. Don't ask me how I did it. I'm the guy of roads.